finished my health tonic drink. It's all gone. I'm telling you, this is a godsend. That is apples and turmeric with a little bit of garlic, cayenne pepper, and black pepper. A little bit of olive oil. It is so good. This is good for your arteries, your digestive system, good for your A1C um, readings. I'm trying to think. It lowers your blood sugar level. Naturally, the apples are so healing. Anyways, that's what I was. That's what I was able to sit down today. I have this little craving for it because it's so healthy. Anyway, I did that and I pulled my set of cards. Again, we're using the African American Tarot by Jamal R. and Thomas Davis. This is a beautiful deck of cards. I love the illustrations here. We're going to get right into it. So I pulled 4 cards, 3 being what we're dealing with now, the 4th being the transformative card. And again, what use or difference does it make if we pull cards but we don't know how to fix whatever the issue is, right? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into that. The first card that I pulled is the 8 of Pentacles. Now, we had this the other day. However, this card shows up reverse. 8 of Pentacles. I'm going to show them to you first, and then we'll talk about it. The second card is the Knight of Swords. Look at these cards. They are so beautifully illustrated. The third card is the Knight of Pentacles. So what I find interesting is that the Knight is the theme here, the theme card. So we're talking about movement. Let's go. Let's do it. And then the last card, which is the transformative card, is the Star. However, this card shows up reversed. So let's talk about that. So we have the 8 of Pentacles. And this card right here is really about no progress. So whatever you're working on, this is past tense, okay? So past tense can be as early as earlier today, or it could be this past week. You might feel like you're taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. You're not making any progress. You're working hard at something valuable, but it seems like it has some little glitches along the way. Okay, acknowledge the glitch. Acknowledge the issue, but don't stay there. Speak on it, but don't stay there. It's okay to address it, but don't stay there. That's the big thing. So what do we do moving forward in our present place, thinking about our present moment? We want to get to being the Knight of Swords. Well, okay. So as I was thinking about that, that's about making things better, like thinking about things better, changing your mindset. Nobody can change how you feel about something until you change how you feel about something. It might have been an issue, whatever it is, right? But until you change the way you think about that and how you're going to let it affect your day or not is in your power. So I like this because it's literally saying, hey, your present moment is to get this state of being where you're moving in a direction that is positive thinking, right? It's very interesting. He has his sword there, but more than anything, he has his blowhorn. And he's got his shield there, but neither one of them is in a protective mode or defensive mode. It's not. This is about thinking your way into a positive position without being defensive. Okay, going forward, here we are at the Knight again, and this is about applying. Let me see what I wrote. Applying these things to your real life. Okay. So notice there, gorgeous elephant. The elephant is good luck, right? And he's spreading joy and love and prosperity to those that are on the trail or on the pathway of this large mammoth. It's so beautiful. However, he's sitting on this red blanket or this red covering, and this is really important because the red represents the base chakra. The root chakra. So we're talking about being grounded in what you are applying, and you can see the practicality of what you're applying, right? So the first card is recognizing, yeah, you've been doing some things that it might seem like you're going backwards. However, change the way that you're thinking so that you can move towards whatever else you need to get to in a positive way. So you're thinking positively, then positive things come back to you. And that people say, oh, that's that old cliche, oh, think positive, think positive. Well, yeah, it's true, because we want to affect the energy signature if you will, out into the universe so that it boomerangs and comes back to us the way that we want it to. Now, the fourth card is the Star. I like the Star card. Well, she's gorgeous anyways, right? Well illustrated. However, it shows up upside down. Now, this card is the number 17, and we're looking at the numerology of 8 because we break that down again. So the 8 is karmic and infinite at the same time. It can be financial as well, but we're looking at this karmic energy. So what I wrote here is that sometimes we can get ourselves into self-sabotage, and we need to work through that. Self-sabotage could have been where you were working on something and then there's 2 steps back because you self-sabotage. Self-sabotage means that you might get a little defensive about stuff and you're not thinking how to transform the situation into a better, better outcome. This card right here, the Star card, might show up in the case that, or the lack thereof, okay, that you're not using your resources as prudently here with the Knight of Pentacles. And that's important, right? So what do we need to do? We need to clear out the self-sabotage behavior. We've got to get rid of the thoughts that now foster negative outcomes. And you can only do that by shutting down the negative chatter so that you can, experience your own utopia, right? In whatever it is that you're doing. So again, like I said, why pull cards if you're not going to figure out a way to fix it, right? So my specialty is in clearing, and that's what I started writing. So this clearing is connected to this first card. I can't get ahead. That's the issue. You ever felt like that? I really can't get ahead. Seems like every time I do something, something else undermines me, or something else comes up against me, or I lose something, or I don't have enough for something, or something breaks down and I've got to replace that, right? That sort of mentality needs to be changed. I can't get ahead. That's the issue. So here we want to make the statement, not I can't get ahead. Not I can't get ahead. Now, you might be wondering, okay, what is this not thing? Why does she keep saying that? I've been noticing over the last few videos, she always says this thing about not. Well, there is some fundamental expressions that allow the brain to stop this fight or flight feeling, which now causes chain reactions of other things. So we want to stop all of that and then infuse a positive, lucrative thought, okay? So some of these statements, not my ideas fall on deaf ears. Haven't you ever felt like that? Like you have an idea, but nobody's really listening, right? Not my ideas fall on deaf ears. And then there's also not feeling like you don't have everything you need. So you want to cancel that feeling or that emotion. Not, I don't have what I need. Not, I don't have what I need. Now make sure you write these down in cursive, okay? Yeah, old school cursive. There's a reason for that. Okay. And there's also times that we may feel like we're always trying to fix ourselves. Sometimes we are tired of trying to fix ourselves. Like, oh my gosh, if it's not one thing or another that I'm doing wrong and I've got to address it. So we want to go ahead and cancel the emotions around that. Not I'm continually trying to fix myself. We may even feel broken. So go ahead, let that go as well. Not I feel broken. We may even feel like our intuition is not strong, right? So therefore we want to cancel or eliminate that emotion. My intuition is not weak. Wow. Now, you may say these things several times. You might have a couple of other expressions that you feel in regards to the thoughts when you think about these cards. If you do, put the expression not or the word not in front of whatever it is that you're feeling. And then say that those expressions until you get to the place where you're feeling neutral. It's not bothering you any longer. It's not bothering you that you can't get ahead, like you don't feel tore up about it, right? You understand it, but you're not emotionally charged by it. Then we get into what I call positive statement. That is the positation. So the first one that I would say is you are a God to yourself. So this star was reversed because you may feel like you are self-sabotaging and you're not in your God power. You are a God to yourself, not anybody else, but to yourself. You continually work on empowerment and self-realization. So, with that being said, I'm really glad to be able to share with you how you can use these cards to overcome some issues, some triggers, some thoughts, some feelings that are incongruent with your real purpose. And your real purpose is to live a divine, happy, and solid life. Thanks for joining, and I'll be back again with the next day's reading. So thank you for joining me while I share with you how you can make a difference in your life by using the cards and finding the trigger and canceling and letting go of those issues. Thanks for joining, and I'll be back again. I'll see you next time. Ashe!